Taste my steel!
Don't fuck with us, you wretch! Now you're mine, you bastard! Should have fucking stayed out of it!
You'll be sorry, fucker!
New blood! Yeah!
Greetings, sir.
Christ, pardon me.
Good day to you.
The Roothards.
What's that to do with me? Those days, I don't want to have anything more to do with him.
He sends you his regards. And he asked me to remind you that he's still paying for...
Sakura. Nobody knows about that, but...
That's why he told me. So you'd be sure I really did come...
Sorry for being a bit hostile-like. Good to hear that Sir Quinlan still... Give him my greetings, and thank him for still...
Sure.
So, tell me.
I'm planning a certain enterprise. Something that the new Lord of...
An enterprise, you said?
That would be wise. And I need you to get...
That's quite a lot. A fresh, fast horse don't come cheap. But fine, somewhere a bit further from here, so...
Of course. The last thing I want is... And the Roothards promise to pay for the horse if it comes to any harm.
All right. So look, here next to the stud farm, there's a kind of band of rock. When you go alongside the rocks to the end, you'll find a wooded copse not far from the castle. There's a well-trodden patch of ground there, so that's where I'll... Hopefully, nothing will happen to him if I just leave him there. Recently, there's been wolf...
Thanks.
You ought to be. I wish you the best of luck.
Go! Whoa! 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 This must be the chapel Rosa was talking about. I was supposed to look through its arch for some old ruins. Well, let's see. The chapel directed me here. There's no doubt about that. So somewhere around here, I have to find a stone cross, and then go in the direction the top is pointing. A cross in stone. This could be the place Rosa mentioned. I'll grab the spade and see if I'm in the right place. Ugh. Tough job, but it was worth it. The way to Malashov is clear. Now I get it. Those boards were supported by beams to hold the earth above, so there didn't have to be as much of it. Hidden and firm. Really smart. It's a good thing they did it that way too, so I didn't have to dig as much. Fuck, that's deep. I wouldn't want to fall down there. Damn it, that's cold. This must be the door Rosa was talking about. Here are the iron cleats and the barrier beam, just like she said. When Capon and me are escaping, we can board it up so they can't follow us. Eternal praise to the Roothards and their ingenuity. This looks like it could be the wall of the Malashov cellars. There's no going back. This is it. All right then. Courage, Henry. Courage. You can do this. gonna take a while.
And Ruthard and Liechtenstein are turning the Kuttenberg houses against us.
Bavag will deal with Ruthard. But Liechtenstein is your concern. How come you haven't caught him yet?
He's slippery as an eel. He's hiding somewhere in the Jewish quarter. I sent spies to track him down, but they never came back.
Flush him out of that hole of his. For fuck's sake!
Why such concern, Otto? Kuttenberg is ours. Sigismund has the reins firmly in his hands.
He's got fuck all in his hands. Sigismund thought at first he'd come to terms with his brother Wenceslas, clear the way for him to the imperial throne, and take the Bohemian throne for himself. But Wenceslas couldn't even get off his drunken ass and go to Rome for the coronation. And now, the glorious Hungarian king has fallen for Jobst and his damned truce. He's been taken in by that treacherous turncoat.
Jobst betrayed Wenceslas. Then Sigismund. And now us. He fooled all of us. But what can he really do against us?
I'll tell you what. While pretending to parley, he incensed the Hungarian nobles against Sigismund.
Surely Sigismund's army can deal with that inconvenience.
Ha! He was paying his Cumans by letting them pillage Bohemia. He set half the people against him in the country he wants to rule. And now, there is nothing left to plunder. While we are shuffling our feet here, Jobst is surely mustering an army.
What are we going to do?
We've got Cabon. I'll keep Hanush and the Lipa people at bay. If they ever want to see their heir alive.
Jobst has Liechtenstein mustering other allies for him. We get him in our grasp, and Jobst will be like a fish out of water in Bohemia.
I'll drag him out of that Jewish den with my own two hands. Count on me, sir.
The betrayers of Christ, hiding a betrayer. They are rich. All that's needed is a good pretext.
The Kuttenbergers will be quite happy if their debts to those usurers happen to go up in smoke.
Yeah.
You're learning fast, young man.
The gate open. A horseman, sir!
Hanush is out of the game. The Kuttenbergers are taken care of, and we'll catch Liechtenstein. You'll see, my friend. Good times are coming.
Your Graces, King Sigismund is convening the town council, but first he requests your presence at the Sedlitz monastery, without delay.
What's all the urgency about?
Surely you must know that yourself, sir. The captives fled Trotsky Castle and killed Istvan Toth while escaping.
What?
That's not possible. It's a lie.
It is true, Lord Toth is dead.
Speak!
The messenger said something about Cobbler's bastard and some outlaws.
I swear, by everything that is holy, I will find that whoreson, and I will rip out his heart!
Jesus. What's with that boy?
Sir Istvan was like a father to him. You better go.
Bring the horses!
Shame about that dog.
Luck was on my side. Now to find Capon and get out of here.
Important business for King Sigurd. And he took a small escort with him, so the garrison is slightly weakened now. So, be extra alert on your watch. If I find anybody slacking off, they'll get the whip.
You got it, Conrad.
Yepo, I'll send Hyman to the gate. You'll be in charge of the southern and eastern fortifications.
All right, Conrad. I'll get right on it.
Franz, run along back to the guardhouse and get some sleep so you don't fall asleep during the night watch.
Aye, don't worry.
The rest of you know your orders. You'll be sorry if you don't.
Excellent.
Dismissed.
Excellent.
And don't drink too much.
Next time it'll be even better.
Vitek, that cart is starting to get on my fucking nerves. I understand. Get right on
I must...
I heard something. Fuck it.
Huh?
I hope I'll get a patrol when the Lordship gets back. At least a ride in the countryside, instead of sitting on my ass here all the time like a chump.
Molly, be careful what you wish for. His nibs left in a hurry. I heard it had something to do with the king.
Whatever it is, I hope he comes back with something interesting. Too bad I didn't leave with his escort entourage. At least I'd be doing something interesting.
Didn't take you along to anything interesting.
Shut your mouth! I've had enough of this damn fortress. You especially.
Oh, Fortuna! We won't disturb you, trust me.
I hope so. Now off with you.
I feel a little sorry for her, with nobody taking her seriously around here. She's some third-rate daughter of some lord from who knows where, so she was actually quite lucky that old Otto took a liking to her. The thing is, everybody knows where she comes from and treats her accordingly.
Bloody hell! Old Otto? He'd have you whipped for Opportunity makes a fool's stomach.
Wait!
What the devil are you doing? Guards!
Don't move, woman. And be nice and quiet.
Surely you wouldn't...
I wouldn't. But so unless you want to meet it nice up close.
All right, so
Where's Hans?
one floor higher. The keys...
Do you know something about a book?
Sir Otto was reading one like that.
Be reasonable. If you'll keep...
I understand.
Red leather ornamented with gold. Just like Rosa said.
Ride out like this more often, so we can get the fare we deserve.
That's for sure. Only we shouldn't eat everything up so they don't catch on to us.
Don't worry, no one takes a thing. If we do, we'll talk our way out of it. Let's have a few more of them morsels and fill our bellies properly. And then we can go see Dracula in the kitchen.
That'll be super. Like always. I saw her fucking a chicken.
Oh, but more broth will do your belly good.
It's better than
What is happening? Who are you?
Connor, if you make a peep, we're done for.
Henry?
Good God, Henry. How did you... What are you doing here?
What do you think I'm doing? Hunting boar? Came to save your noble arse.
My noble arse thanks you. Oh, how did you get here?
I'll tell you later. Who's this?
Vauquelin-Brabant, Chevalier d'Arezzo. At your service.
Brabant led the defense at Kuttenberg. He's Sigismund's prisoner, same as me.
And I came very close to holding the town. Besides...
There's no time for chit-chat. He's our ally. We can't leave him behind. Right, no doubt you've got a cunning plan for us to get out of here, right? Well, let's hear it.
Of course I have a plan. I got to the fortress through a secret passageway that old Ruthard told me about.
C'est magnifique!
And so far, the garrison has no... We're lucky von Burgov left the fortress along with von Aulitz, and so I'll take you to that passageway. We'll get to the forest not far from here. I have some horses ready there.
Formidable! I call that an elegant plan. So, what are...
Wait. A passageway?
Well, it's just a passageway. There's a bit of water in it to wade through, but nothing we can...
You can forget about it. I'm not going through any pass...
What?
Let me repeat. It's not the chivalrous...
It is not chivalrous, c'est vrai, but...
Don't worry. Just trust I won't allow anything to...
I remember. But if I faint or go mad in that passageway...
Now relax.
Henry, I mean it.
All right.
Un moment. Oh.
Yes?
And what about horses?
I think there's a couple, yeah.
Très bien. That will be enough, but I think we could get there stealthily. It is not far from the top. Then you simply open the gate, et voila, we are gone. Just... It may not be the best plan. It was not back then either. Time has passed. The fortress is quiet. I believe...
That's a wonderful plan, but...
We need... Exactement. To have a proper piece of steel in my hand again. Merci mille fois. Now...
And what do I... Thanks, Henry.
So, that takes care of the...
I'll go ahead and scout it out. When there's a suitable moment.
And how will...
Well, the stables can be seen from the entrance hall. If you signal us with a torch from next to the horses, we'll head...
Agreed.
But you must be absolutely certain that the way is clear. If you have any doubt...
True. And if we don't hear from you or see...
Précisément.
Right.
Brabant, keep watch by the stairway. I'll go to the window and wait for Henry's signal.
I think it would be better if you watch the stairs.
Why's that?
You are younger. You have better hearing.
You discovered English spies, so you can surely handle one stairway.
I discovered them because I smelled them from a distance. You see, les Anglais sting to high heaven.
Then you'd better hope von Burgov's men stink like rotten fish.
Eh bien, I will watch the stairs if Monsieur le Charpentier insists.
No, don't kill me!
You're a dead man!
Rabant, keep watch by the stairway. I'll go to the window and wait for Henry's signal.
I think it would be better if you watch the stairs.
Why's that?
You are younger. You have better hearing.
You said you once discovered a dozen English spies. So you can surely handle one stairway.
I discovered them because I smelled them from a distance. You see, les Anglais sting to high heaven.
Then you'd better hope von Bergov's men stink like rotten fish.
I'm on the way! Kiss your ass goodbye!
Now you're gonna die!
Don't think I won't cut you to pieces! You're outnumbered, you shit! You haven't a chance!
The penalty's too good for you! Put you up on the spot!
Got him! Next! Mon Dieu, pourquoi dois-je me salir?
Horses are here. As soon as it's safe, I should give Capon the signal. Well, that's that. Now I just need to wait for Capon. Lord Jesus Christ, stand by our side.
meet, mes amis. The last time I had such a suspense was when I was rescuing the King of France.
We, monsieur, were surely brave. And fortune favors the brave. Free at last!
Thank you for coming for me, Henry. You're a great friend. The best I could wish for.
After today, you may also count me among your friends. I, Vauquelin Brabant, chevalier, aventurier et voyageur. I'm at your service, mon brave Henri. And I have an excellent idea. In your honor, I shall name my new horse after you.
Pleased to meet you, Sir Vacula.
My name is Vauquelin.
Vauquelin?
Vauquelin. Vauquelin.
Vauquelin... would you mind if I just call you Brabber?
Brabant. En.
Brabant?
Que peut-on y faire? It will have to do. Do not concern yourself, mon ami. Clearly, you are not tenant in any other conversation. But at least you have courage and other skills. You carried out the entire operation truly brilliantly. I could not have done it much better myself. And look, mon ami, how the fresh air suits Monsieur Chapon. He has finally stopped drawing in self-pity.
What self-pity, damn it? I was locked up for days in a tiny stinking room.
Ah, come now, mon cher. Luck was simply not on your side for once. That is all. Now we are finally free. The time has come for grand deeds. I did not waste my time in captivity. I fought everything over diligently. Listen.
Please, I'd prefer not to.
What's troubling you, Sir Hans?
What do you think? It all turned to shit again, and I ended up in captivity. I'm thankful at least that Hanush won't have to pay von Berghoff a ransom for me. I'd never live that down. But I'll still have to listen to another lecture from him about how useless I am. Or do you have a different feeling about our Trotsky mission?
True. Not everything went according to plan. Actually, almost nothing went to plan. But at least I finally got revenge on Istvan. That Horson got what he deserved. Believe me.
By Christ, you got Istvan! That's welcome news. No one will miss that fucker. Nice work, but I don't think that'll help me much with Hanush.
Jobst is hatching his plans. Soon we'll kick Sigismund out of this country, and I think the bold Sir Hans will still have a chance to prove himself.
Mais oui! I must meet your Jobst de Moravie. I have some clever ideas about how to strike against Le Roi Sigismund.
Yeah, you go and chat with Jobst. At least I can get good and drunk in the meantime. We should spur the horses on. God knows, they might be hot on our heels. Yeah! Christ, wounds. Such destruction and havoc.
War. Monsieur Chapon, you have yet to participate in a real battle. But I fought against les Valaques at Naples, and les Anglais in Bourgogne. And that is how war looks, whether in Italy or La Bohème. It is always the same.
That's not war, it's barbarism. What value did this village have?
Eh bien, I would estimate 5 courtyards. Annual revenues could be perhaps, several hundred groschen.
That's not what I meant, Bakalin. No fortress. Maybe one fortified courtyard. Practically insignificant militarily. That's not how war should be fought. This is unjust.
Do not give way to sentimentality, monsieur. A village could harbor spies and saboteurs or supply the enemy, and destroying enemy assets is an effective tool of war. Wars are not decided only in battles. There are not even many of those. To strike in the rear, make the enemy lose and bleed. That is how most conflicts are fought. However, wait a year or two, the village will be settled. The population will increase again. That is how it always happens.
But we're the nobility. Our task is to lessen the chances of such things happening.
You're right, Hans. We must find allies and put a stop to it as soon as possible, so we can save as much as we can.
Yes, but we failed in Trotsky. And now this is our punishment.
I see that short captivity has turned you into a philosopher, Lord Capon. You should apply to the Faculty of Arts before the muse lifts you again.
Here!
Of all the bandits in the whole wide world, we run into this pair of scoundrels.
I fucked everything up.
Oh, get up, lad. Everyone makes mistakes. Only a better man owns up to them. At least we know now what kind of vermin we're dealing with.
What brings you here? We just escaped from Malashov, and right now
There's no time for haste. One thing at a time, my boy. Word reached Rat-Eye that you pair got yourselves into a nice mess. I'm glad to see you both in one piece.
It's best if Henry tells you. I wasn't around.
No sooner had we spied Trotsky on the horizon, we made camp by a pond with the intention of heading for the castle, only we were ambushed by bandits in the evening. They killed all our men and took...
And how did you two manage?
Just by a stroke of good luck. We were both in a bad way. We might not have made it if a local...
Only after that, we couldn't get into the castle, though.
And the bastards treated us as...
But you did get into Trotsky and...
Von Bergov was behaving oddly right from the... It all came out after we set out with Von Bergov's men to deal with the bandits who were rampaging in his domain.
Only they ambushed us and took...
But it turned out these very outlaws are on our side. They're fighting for King Wenceslas on the orders of...
Well, I'll be damned.
So Von Bergov has been the real enemy all this time?
Zizka. He's the...
I think you'll meet him soon enough.
What impression did he make on you?
He's some impoverished yeoman. But
He made quite an impression on me, for one. But if only it didn't have to be in Rabors. Why Rabors?
We're riding to a gathering of King Wenceslas. If fortune favors us, the future fate of the king...
If we keep standing around here gabbing...
Patience, my friend. This pair have just returned...
Like how in the devil did you...
I was helped by the Ruthard family, the former rulers of Malashov, in exchange...
Ulrich Favak? But he's the...
Well, he won't be for long. If it comes to light that he's been putting his sticky fingers...
It seems you've been pretty busy.
But don't forget to say what you found out from Von Bergov in Malashov.
Sigismund has convened the city council. Markvart von Aulitz. Word is, Sigismund is going to make an...
He picked a nice time for it. But at least...
Now, if we had one of our people at that assembly, we'd get Sigismund's plans nice and fresh. Straight from the horse.
My very words. And then young Lord Capon will go with us to Rabosh, but you'll and try to worm your way into the...
What? How can I get in there?
You've got the dirt on Vat. Just tell him either he gets you into the council chamber, or you get him on the...
It's worth a try.
I hope that assembly really... If Sigismund is just going to announce an increase in taxes, there's not much...
Well, at least you can enjoy watching the long faces of the councillors when they hear it. And don't worry, I'll eat and drink in
If I come back and find you there under lock and key again, I'll leave you to rot.
T'inquiète. I will go as...
Hans?
Vaclin Brabant.
He was a captive of Lord von Bergov's, like...
In that case, he'll be a welcome...
You don't know what you're promising, Baron. Watching...
The main thing is to watch out for yourself. As soon as you can do so without raising suspicion...
He'll manage it, but now we really...
Adieu et bonne...
And to you. I ought to go and see Rosa when I'm in town. No doubt she'd like to know how it went with that book.
Thank you, sir. And
Greetings.
Good doggy.
Can't you see where you're
Boy.
Greetings to you.
Easy. Good horse. Whoa.
My body.
And what?
I need my wood.
Of course.
there. All clean and bandaged up, friend. I hope next time.
Excuse me. Slow down, you idiot!
Get dressed. You can't just walk around.
Whoa!
One more time.
You look different. Have you been to the baths?
My word. All it takes is a good wash, and a man has to beat the women off with a stick.
You jester.
By the way,
My favourite book.
as I wandered through the fortress, and there it lay.
You really found it. By the way, did you...
Actually not.
That's too bad.
Why do you think so?
I just think you might find some common... Not in absolutely everything, of course. That's... Look, you've never thought about writing...
Me?
How should I know?
That's a tempting notion. Who knows?
Wouldn't you want to at least give...
I suppose I'm not quite sure where you go.
There are still a few blank pages left, so we could finish...
That sounds great.
We'll have plenty of light and privacy in my chambers.
My pleasure.
How should I start?
You haven't thought of anything yet?
Now, I have many...
Both?
Just tell me what you'd like to read about. I'll take careful notes of it.
There are heaps of stories about men.
All right, a woman then. But
Such a...
tell me one trait that is important for you.
I admire courage in girls. They're weaker than men and...
Do you know one like that?
How could I not?
You think I'm brave? Father says I'm more
Well, nobody's perfect.
Enough, you flatterer. Or I shall blush. Let's say we write about a woman who is brave and isn't afraid. Would she do it for herself or...
For herself.
That may be true, but I still think I'll figure it out.
Well, let's...
Not yet.
What?
A picture. I don't trust myself, especially if you'll be my model.
What?
Lie on the ground on your stomach and swing your legs.
Yeah, that doesn't sound too bad.
Well, now we're...
Fine.
Your suffering is over. So what about that story of ours?
That's nice. A bit didactic, but not to the point of bore. Sermons for ordinary people work in a similar way. They end...
You see? When I leave... And what about the sketch? For such a slapdash...
Oh, it's pretty, really.
But otherwise, I think we can be quite satisfied.
Well. And for that matter, you're an interesting girl. And I'd like...
No beating around the bush. How about that? Please do stop by sometime. Perhaps I can show you my collection of hunting...
You said you could teach me something.
If you ask nicely, I'll show...
Very well then, Lady Know-It-All. Let's say then
That depends on what you're interested in. There's a whole world hidden... Or if you prefer action. But I warn you in advance that it will not so.
I'd like you to show me... You shoot like a...
I prefer the term...
Will you teach me?
Listen.
I'm sorry.
What are you whistling for? What?